Welcome to the world of MVNO. It was a headline I didn't expect to see, Sebastian. I mean, the simple question for Klarna is why? Why do this?
It comes back actually to the fact that we do believe the future is a digital financial assistant that helps you save time, save money. And in this case, if we not only identify that one of our customers can save money using this, but we can actually bundle it together and offer it by this seamless experience of just a button, say, yes, I would like to get a better price or a better offer. And here it is, and it's live on my phone. With virtual SIM cards now, you can get it live very, very quickly. That makes a lot of sense. So it's just a way for us to kind of bundle more services and value to our existing customer base.
The mechanism, right, is that this is on the AT&T network, $40 a month. Does Klarna make any money on that arrangement? We do.
But most importantly, this adds value to our customer base. I think also, like, one of my beliefs is that if we're going to have truly digital financial assistants that can recognize, can come to you and wake you up in the morning and say, I can save you on the carrier bill, I can save you on the electricity bill. The only thing you need to do is say yes, and I'll take care of all the switching, I'll do everything for you, all the paperwork. So you're just going to save $10 a month or whatever it is. The point is, what that means is the excess profits that has existed in utilities, in banking, and all these things will have to come down, because we are predominantly stuck with our existing providers, not because we love them, not because they're awesome, but because we hate switching and we hate reading boring legal terms to realize, is this offer really better or not, right? So the point is that, like, we believe that the margins in these services will be significantly lower going forward. And that's why also it's smarter of us who are new entrants into this industry to come in with a very attractive offer from day one, rather than believe that we can lure people into some lengthy contracts and make too much money on them over time.
New entrants that already serve 25 million active users here in the United States, many users who associate you really with buy now, pay later. How is that narrative shifting? How are we starting to see you as an everything app instead?
Well, definitely a neobank, at least. I think that the neobanking concept, again, comes back to that digital financial assistant, that we want to help people save time, save money, and have them not worry about their finances. We want to help them with all of that. And that is kind of what banking was supposed to do. But at some point in time, that banker got a little bit too smart, realized you didn't really have that good understanding of your own stuff, and put you in some pension funds where they were charging you too high fees on it. Like, that has to change. We have to come back and being customer obsessed and offer the greatest value at the lowest, and the highest quality at the most affordable price. So that is what we're doing, and to us, it's everything related to, your everyday spending, and phone is part of your everyday spending, right? It's a everyday cost for you. So this falls very naturally into that.
You, the Trump organization, everyone's getting into the phone companies. But I'm interested, Sebastian, in, you say you're customer obsessed. To be customer obsessed, you have to be employee obsessed. I'm interested on the shift you've made when it comes to customer services. You've come on this show before and said, we are all in on generative AI. I could replace myself as CEO. I'm replacing customer services. I don't need to add in terms of people and headcount. But you've changed your mind on that.
Well, partially. What we've said is that, like, look, I think in many countries, you'll see that in the last 10 to 20 years, our doctors and nurses have spent less and less time with patients and more times on administrative tasks. In addition to that, the cost of administration in healthcare has risen much faster than the amount of money spent on actual doctors, nurses, and being available to patients. So what this AI technology can enable us to do is to, again, take all the administrative burdens out, make those be processed by AI, and allow doctors and nurses to be available and actually spend time on patients. And this is the same for us as a company. We can use AI as a technology so that when people want to speak to us, and if they want to speak to a human, which we want to make sure that everyone who wants to speak to a human should always be able to do so, we also want to make sure that those humans have less administrative tasks and can actually spend more time. So to me, the value of human connection rises in the world of AI. It becomes more valuable. It becomes more expected that you have people that have time to talk to you properly, not rushed in the customer service center, that can actually sit down with you and resolve your errands. And so to us, two things can be true at the same point of time. We can use AI to take and automate the boring and mundane task away. And we, at the same point of time, must recognize that people will expect a human connection.
Sebastian, being an everything app, or everything platform is a goal and vision you share with others. X has similar ambitions, particularly in finance, right? But Uber would also say there are elements of its platform that in the future it can move into the areas you're talking about. Where do you see yourself sitting, and who are your rivals in that domain?
It's the billion-dollar question, my friend, in the Silicon Valley right now. Will there be one assistant to serve all, one ring to forge them all, or will there be multiple assistants, right? And the answer is nobody knows. I, at least, for one, need to know that our assistant, digital financial assistant, needs to be the best in the world at what it does for our customers, and hopefully people want to use it for that. Now, on the other hand, as much as some people argue, yeah, of course there's just going to be one, I've been around 20 years, long enough to remember in 2007 when Facebook was supposed to be where all of internet happened, and all of internet was going to happen inside Facebook. That didn't actually materialize that way.
Yeah.
So I am still probably in the camp that there will be a few really smart assistants that help you on different topics and that you trust more on specific topics than others.
Sebastian,
but this is the billion-dollar question.
And we're old enough to remember that Klarna's older than Facebook, now Meta. So the IPO not happening this year, might it next year?
Well, I would say market conditions look brighter than they did back in April.
But now?
As you know, I can't comment on that. So I'm sorry. I would have loved to say something more than that. But I think at least it's great to see that markets look better.